Are you satisfied with the responses from Deputy AG Rosenstein today?
Not at all, Greta. In fact, I'm really dissatisfied that the Attorney General continues to dodge our committee. He hasn't appeared in front of the Judiciary Committee or the Appropriations Subcommittee that sets the budget for the Department of Justice this year. We have repeatedly gotten excuses that he's busy, he has other matters. Today, he was supposed to appear in front of the Appropriations Subcommittee, but over the weekend changed to appearing this afternoon in front of the Intelligence Committee. As you could hear from the clip you just played, I tried to get satisfactory answers out of his deputy, Rod Rosenstein, about the scope of his recusal. He dodged those answers, declined to answer them. And I frankly think from what I've seen of the Attorney General's testimony in front of the Intelligence Committee, he dodged and weaved there just as well.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to continue to press on the Judiciary Committee for the Attorney General to be called in front of our committee to answer legitimate questions about whether he has violated the scope of his recusal. It seems to me fairly clear that he has. And I think that's another component of what is an ongoing series of questions that are being asked in front of several committees about whether the President and potentially the Attorney General have been engaging in an obstruction of justice.
Well, what is confusing about this whole recusal is that he recused himself from the FBI investigation. What he testified today at the hearing, and I was in the room, was that the reason why FBI Director Comey was fired was twofold. One is that basically chaos at the, he said chaos at the FBI, and the second thing was May 3rd testimony relating to his investigation of Hillary Clinton, saying essentially he would do it all over again. He said that's why he recommended firing, which of course has nothing to do with the scope of the recusal. The recusal is about the Russia investigation. But if you listen to the President of the United States, he told Lester Holt that the FBI director was fired because of the Russia investigation, in which case it would be inappropriate. So it's hard to figure out why was he fired.
Greta, if I might just correct you there for a moment. On different occasions, the Attorney General said he was recusing himself from both of those matters. He said early when he was first nominated that he was recusing himself from anything related to the Hillary Clinton email investigation, which is what was proffered by Rod Rosenstein as the reason that Comey was fired. And then after his confirmation hearing in front of the Judiciary Committee, he subsequently said he was recusing himself from matters related to Russia and the possible collusion with the Trump campaign. So his actual letter of recusal says that he is stepping aside from any investigation that has anything to do with either of the presidential campaigns.
All right, assuming that he's violated the recusal, and that's something we still don't know because he won't come before your two committees, but assuming he has, then what?
Well, first, the testimony I got from Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein today suggests or implies that that's an appropriate subject for Bob Mueller, the special counsel, to be considering, because a violation of the scope of recusal would inevitably be bound up in an obstruction investigation. He did not say that directly, but that was the conclusion that I drew. Second, I do think that Chairman Grassley and Ranking Member Feinstein on Judiciary are going to press to have fired FBI Director Comey come and testify in front of us, which is appropriate. We have oversight of the FBI on Judiciary, and we're going to press for the Attorney General to come and testify in front of us. I think his refusal today to answer legitimate questions in front of the Intelligence Committee based on some gauzy, long-standing policy, but no executive privilege, no clear substantive reason why he refused to answer a wide range of questions is going to lead to a more aggressive investigation of his conduct by the Senate Intelligence Committee and by the Senate Judiciary Committee.
Well, I agree they should answer the questions. But Coates and Rogers said that it was inappropriate to do it, and so today did Sessions. Inappropriate is not assertion of executive privilege, and it's not national security. So I mean, you know, I think they refused to answer him as well, and I would demand more. But that's me.
I'll put it this way, Greta. I served alongside Senator Sessions on the Judiciary Committee for 6 years. I know he would never have accepted that from a witness from a previous administration.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.